All right, Cancer. We're going to do an energy check. For your first oracle card, you guys got shadow marks. Okay? Evidence of the inner journeys, integrated experience, resilience through shadow, earned wisdom, owning history, visible strength, and integrated sorrow. Cancer, you're coming out of a period where it's like, it seemed like a dark time that was going on in your life, like a very dark time. You may have experienced possibly like losing somebody through death, okay? A lot of people wanting you to sit in your shadow and your south node and not going towards your purpose. Every single time that you try to go through your purpose, it seemed like there was some type of block. And these blocks I'm getting was from individuals that you really cared about or thought was your friend or your family. I see a lot of like hurdles that you had to jump over. And you also possibly experienced like a third party situation that went sideways, or some type of relationship that just was not thorough. Okay, the relationship could be anything though. Like a bond with somebody here that you thought was close with you when in reality they were your enemy. It's like they were your enemy. And I feel like it took a long time for you to see this. A lot of evidence is coming out. The evidence of inner journeys. I feel like when you went through this journey, there's a lot of evidence that came out with people here trying to block you. And then through all of this, like your journey, it just made you stronger. For the people here that's trying to be in your way, it just made you fucking stronger. And now you earn some type of stripes, okay? You earned something here. I had a past message before for you guys where it was like a Cancer, not all of you, but majority of you that's been working on yourself was going to receive some type of abundance and gifts. And I feel like there is like a certain gift, it's spiritual, where you're going to be receiving a gift if you haven't already. And it's the Most High and your ancestors and the divine just letting you know that they've always been there. You're like, everything that people try to throw at you, it was on purpose. It was purposely so that way you could get some type of strength back that you lost in the past. It was many people here. It was on purpose, okay? But the Most High, it was like created in some type of way so that way the Most High could gift you some type of abundance that was unknown, okay? You got the number 20 and 17. Those numbers could be significant for this read. Keep your temper. A lot of people are going to try to check your temperature and try to get you upset and try to get you down to this South Node energy where you're feeling depleted, feeling sad, feeling angry. Maybe this is a shadow of yours that you had to really combat during the shadow marks. It's something here with the shadow marks where you had to combat a lot of, like, your shadow is some type of anger, all right? And you possibly went to anger management or went to some type of therapy during this process. I'm getting here, it's some type of therapy that somebody went through. Whether that's going to actual therapy, going through like some type of anger management class, or possibly you talk to friends or have somebody here in the neighborhood that you talk to possibly that acts as a therapist. And it's somebody here that's really close to you, that's been by your side. It could even be in a religious organization here where you found this person. But this individual here has been making you, help you realize there's something here that there was an extra step here where you possibly met somebody on the way of your journey. But the last person that you met is pretty thorough though. It's somebody here that is of hierarchy, that is helping you through some type of trial that you've gone through, and they've really helped you keep your anger at check, because a lot of people here from your past or recent past, they know that this is something here that is like one of your shadows, and they possibly did the most when it came to you. We got the growing up card. This shit made you grow up. You could be a grown ass adult, all right? And this shit made you grow up. Okay? A lot of growing up. Wanting to grow and experience rejection of perpetual youth. You may have been rejected by many people. Your energy was rejected by many people. But it's like childish and petty, trying to up one you or trying to be you type nonsense here. You could possibly have blonde hair. Somebody here has blonde hair, blue eyes. Your blue eyes are like, they're like the, you know, when you go to like Barbados or like the islands, you may have been to the islands, and that's probably one of your safe spaces, your safe places. This is somewhere here, like where when people look in your eyes, like they drown in it. You're able, like when people look at you, they're able to easily get drowned in your eyes and your aura. Okay? But you gotta be careful. I feel like you're noticing that you gotta be careful with a lot of people, because not everyone is for you. Okay? You could possibly love cats. You love animals. Somebody here loves animals. Alright, let's get into the tarot. Cancer, you've been through a lot. Okay? Death, losing people because they were crummy as friends or family members. Like, these people did the most in your energy. You guys are experiencing something new right now. You may be possibly trying to learn something new that's out of your, it's not really out of your like industry though, or career. This is something here that you've been wanting to do for a while. I don't know if it's like online stuff, maybe like selling stuff online. Perfumes could be significant. Something here with oils and perfumes. I'm seeing here it could be perfumes or something. Avon. You may have had a parent that did Avon, or maybe somebody here from your family did Avon, or maybe you're just an Avon lover and you're trying to, I don't know if you're trying to create something at this time. All right. We got Two of Cups here. You could possibly be thinking about a breakup, or some type of disconnection, Cancer. But this, I feel like whatever connection this was, it was not like mutual. So far as like trusting, I feel like there was one person or maybe both people that did not trust each other. And it was very imbalanced. Somebody here was trying to imbalance you in some way where you weren't able to work, be yourself. And this, I don't know. It's just like something here where at the time that you was dealing with this person, a lot of shit in your life was very imbalanced already. So when you were with this person, it was not really an equal give and take, or you guys weren't able to fully get to know each other due to the fact that both of your lives was in balance. So for example, like if you were fighting with family or going through some type of beef, or maybe you experienced some type of death, or maybe you were getting out over a breakup, this person was also going through shit as well, where you weren't able to both see each other clearly. So you had you were going through a battle. I'm talking like spiritual battle probably. You were sitting in your shadow. There was a lot of things that you weren't seeing clearly, as well as this other person. I feel like you're thinking about this person. It could be a Scorpio. Okay? It could be another water sign, any water sign, because any water sign will embody positive. My light died. And I swear I don't even be using this thing. All right. Yeah, so you may have been connected to another water sign in the past. And I feel like it's not even just you. This other person is also feeling very nostalgic when it comes to your energy. All right. This is somebody here that's possibly back at home, or somebody or somewhere where you used to live, possibly. Or maybe they do live in your area. But it's like a whole lot of like reminiscing. There's a whole lot of reminiscing that's in the air right now for your energy check. This is an individual that also had to fight like some type of shadow as well that was behind them at one point. So you guys have a lot in common when it comes to like your goals and like things that you guys believe in. And I don't think it was seen at some point. The number 6 could be significant. You might be born on the 6th, the 26th, or the 24th. Something around that time. Maybe you met them, or there's something around some type of timeline here that's relevant. Or the 4th. Okay. You might be resting. You're contemplating. There's some type of contemplation, all right, with the 4 of Swords. Like, you're going through, there's some type of retreat here. You might be retreating or in a state where you have some type of time off from something, where you have a lot of time to think and heal and like do some inner work right now. Like something has slowed down during this period. And I feel like whoever, it could be you or them that's sitting here contemplating whether to come forward. Somebody here is contemplating on whether to reach out to somebody while they're retreating or going through some type of renewal. We got the Knight of Pentacles. There's somebody here that is, listen, there's another energy that's here. Okay? I don't think this is you. This is an earth sign or a fire sign. Aries or a Taurus that's in the energy that I don't know if this is somebody here that got in the way of some type of like relationship or some type of connection that you had with somebody, but it's given here that it's some type of disconnect here where this person, they're feeling very bored with their life, so they want to start drama. All right. This is an individual that's bored with their life. This person has no life, I'm getting. Like, this could have been one of the people that made you sit in your shadow and made you think for a little bit of time. That try to steal some type of joy or offer that you had. It's given here somebody here that wants to steal your everything that you have. I don't know if it's somebody here that's bored that starts a lot of drama. And instead of focusing on themselves, they rather start drama or make up stories so that way it makes sense in their own delusional world. This individual is going through a lot of karmic debt at this time because of how they treated you in the past and a lot of people that was around them, I'm getting. Like, it's a lot of tally marks that this person, there's a lot of tally marks with this person. They thought they got away with a lot of shit, I feel. And no, they didn't get away with many things at all. The Most High seen everything. The Divine seen everything when it came to what was going on here. And just other individuals. Like, this is somebody here that is possibly a narcissist. They may not know that they're a narcissist, though. Like, they'll point out other narcissists, but this is somebody here that takes no accountability. Like, if they do say sorry, it's very rare. And if they do notice a pattern that they have, it takes them a little bit of time because it takes for everybody to say something to them more than 20 times for them to realize something. We got the Ace of Swords here. This person brought a lot of chaos in your life. This person is a walking chaos. While they sit there and they point the finger that other people are doing chaos and that they are the walking chaos, this person is the actual chaos. This is the chaotic card here with the Ace of Swords. That can be somebody here that wants to put you in chaotic confusion, chaotic mental torture. A lot of fucking nonsense here. They also have very clouded judgment. They can't make decisions on their own. So if they need to make a heavy decision, whether to treat you bad or not, they got to go to other people for source and clarification to be able to do that. It's like they need recognition from everything that they do when they walk with their life and their path. That's why right now they're feeling stuck. Sorry, not sorry. Actually, I don't want to use that one. Yeah, this person brought a lot of fucking chaos to your life. And I get here, it was for selfish reasons. Very selfish reasons why this person brought a lot of chaos in your life. Like, what else when it comes to this earth sign or this fire sign? It's given a lot of earth, okay? And this Oracle deck, we do have earth on the top. They could be a life path 5 as well. That one's just sticking out. Yeah, this person, they're rethinking a lot of shit when it comes to their actions, because right now they wanted your life to fall apart, and meanwhile their own life is falling apart. So everything that they wanted for you and wanted you to feel like shit, and all the gossip and all the negative energy that this person was spewing, and it's a lot of mental shit that they was doing to you, calling you, telling you one thing when in reality it's not. You had to protect your sexual energy when it came to this energy here. Okay, and you have to, like, let's say if this person does hit you up and they want to sleep with you, I'm getting here is some type of sexual stuff. They put you in some type of dangerous position for your sexual health. So this person may not be sexually like, they might not be sexually strapped up. They might, there may be something going on with their health that's unknown. Okay. This person put you in, you had to learn like real shit when it came to your sexual protection with this person. So either they gave you something or tried to give you something, or they put you in a position where it was like for your own health and wealth that this person was just trying to destroy you. Okay. It could be a feminine. Or somebody here that's a masculine that acts like a feminine. So they could be down low. What else for the Cancer? Keeping you a secret. This is somebody here that wanted to keep you a secret. All right? Like, they want to keep a lot of shit hidden when it comes to how they treated you. So let's say that something really did happen. Something really serious happened. They're making up lies when it comes to some type of serious situation. Chaotic nightmare mess when it comes to some type of love situation. Sex situation. This person's a fucking weirdo. A lot of people are now starting to see this person for who they really are, because they're going to come in with some type of fake ass apology. And you got to be careful, because right now, a lot of things in their life are being destroyed and shattered. That's because my intuition is saying that it's divine intervention on them. Fake apology. This person's wearing a mask with a fake apology. So you got to be careful. They might come in with some flowers or with some sweet talk behavior. There's something here that's been recorded. Doing drugs. This person might have a recording of you, and I feel like it's some type of like what do you call it? It's like some type of blackmail I'm getting. Somebody here might try to blackmail somebody. So I would be careful with this fake apology, because it's giving blackmail. Somebody here has some type of leverage over somebody's head when it comes to some type. Right now, you could be avoiding conflict with the Five of Wands here. You could be avoiding conflict, okay? And while you're avoiding this conflict, Cancer, there is going to be people here or whoever this is that's going to be creating the most negative energy possibly while you're going through some type of renewal and grace period, okay? Just ignore it, because I feel like this person, they feed and thrive off of attention. That they're an attention seeker, whoever this is. And I feel like, you know what, this might be confirmation towards one of my past readings before for Cancer. This actually, I feel like this came out. Who did this come out for? I feel like this came out for Scorpio. This came out for there's some type of blackmail behavior with Gemini. There's something here in the past where I had gotten this message before, and I feel like this is just confirming. So if this does sound like something here that you heard before, this is just the double confirmation that you need to stay away from this person when they come in with some type of fake apology. This is confirming what your intuition already knew, because you are intuitive, Cancer. All right? You're intuitive as fuck. Somebody here tried to block your intuition when it came to something that was going on. Right now, you could be, listen, you have the Six of Pentacles here. That's 2 sixes so far in your read. I feel like right now you're feeling, it is Christmas and the holidays, so I feel like you're sharing a lot of love with your family and your close ones at this time. Like, you might be giving back to charity as well, so you might be participating in some type of like soup kitchen or some type of like giveaway at a church. Like, I see here somebody here that's giving away at church or doing some type of like charity work, where it's helping the homeless, it's helping families that are in need. Like, you're really giving, you may have gifted somebody, like a homeless person, a blanket. I see here somebody is taking a walk and giving somebody a blanket. Or it could be like a coat, or maybe you bought them hot coffee or hot chocolate. It's something like that I see that's very beautiful in this energy, where it's like you're really dedicated to giving back because you've been in some fucked up situations where you wish somebody would have helped you when you were in need, instead of putting a knife up to your fucking back. Sorry for cursing, but it's like the way that you would have reacted in the past when it came to situations, you're no longer tolerating it. You're distancing yourself and you're avoiding people. Okay? It's like you're agreeing to disagree if somebody comes in your face with some bullshit. And that's how it has to be when you're trying to duck from people. Okay? Yeah, somebody here is doing a lot of charity work. I don't want that deck. A lot of charity work. Or just giving back to the community, or just love your loved ones during this holiday. Like, I see here, it's a lot of like giving back to the universe. These people are now having some type of an epiphany when it comes to you. But that's because, guess what? We got karma here. And you could be coming out in your own read because you got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. But let's not forget, you are reminiscing, or somebody vice versa is reminiscing of your energy. Okay? Something is being balanced out when it comes to a water sign. Another water sign. Okay? So maybe you had to part ways with this person in order to come back together with them. That's what I'm seeing here. I see an offer coming in the future when it comes to some type of situation. And Spirit wants you to be open to receive this blessing that's coming in. Whether that's an offer of, I feel like it's an offer of truth and an offer of just being a good friend, or just realize, maybe two people here that realize here that one person was the problem. All right? You're going to be receiving listen, this is a gift from the universe. This message came out for you before, like I said. It's very similar to the one that I had for November for Cancer. You're being blessed from the universe. It's a new gift, all right? This gift is you possibly hearing your higher self. You are now going to start using your discernment when it comes to situations and separating yourself from people. So maybe at first you needed clarification, all the clarification in the world to be able to spot out the wolf in sheep's clothing or spot out some type of shitty situation. You're going to be able to point that out as soon as you step in a room. So that's going to be one of your gifts, is you having and using your discernment and being able to spot out shitty behavior right away. You're going to be start using your discernment right away. And I feel like people, maybe this was you back in the past. I feel like you had this gift before. Maybe somebody here, they fucked up your discernment so much with the Ace of Swords, with all this chaotic nonsense and mental and emotional torture, that you weren't using your intuition like the Cancer that we all know that you are. Now you're going to start using your intuition and your discernment a lot more when it comes to that. Okay? Because something here was lost. But guess what? There's divine intervention, like I stated before. So a lot of people here that thought that they got away with something is not getting away with shit. This is why I like our higher power and the divine and our ancestors, because they'll wait until somebody gets real comfortable. Somebody here is going to be feeling very, very fucking comfortable. And that may have been what happened recently to somebody. They got real comfortable. Or maybe this is future where somebody's going to get real comfortable and all of a sudden it's divine intervention. These people have a lot to work on, Cancer, when it comes to things that go on in their life. Oh, yeah. Okay. Anyways, I don't know if this is a message you wanted to hear, but you could be seeing 135 at this time. That's for you to embrace the change that's going on and stop being pessimistic about it, and just you gotta endure everything that you're going through with confidence. All right. And you can be confident because you're a Cancer, but also you guys can be very shy. So you got to embrace everything that's going on, because a lot of it is going on because you're going through a shift right now and a renewal. The dead snake skin is coming off. Okay? And we're stepping into the year of the horse. And it's going to be I feel here, Cancer, that it's going to be a beautiful start for you for the beginning of 2026. Now, with the way that I believe in the calendar, like with our shift, is when the Chinese zodiac signs come in. But if you are a firm believer in, like, okay, the way that we have it set up right now within the system for when we shifted for New Year's, that's okay. Okay? You can get an early start, or you can just start it off, okay, with embracing this change. Okay? Clear quartz could be your crystal at this time, and if it's not, you listen, embrace having a clear quartz around you in your energy. Okay, if you're not used to having quartz, or if you don't know what direction you need to go to with some type of healing crystal or stone, just start off with the clear quartz, because that can be for protection, healing. You can do many things with this crystal being around. You don't got to work with it, but just having it around you could definitely help with the energy for it to be balanced out. You could also be seeing 777 at this time. That means that you're on the right path and the universe is aligning things for you. So you got to trust in the divine. You got to trust in the universe at this time, because everything is starting to fall together and come into place, Cancer. You are right where you need to be right now. And I see here that somebody here is going to be starting some type of like business, whether that's with clothes, crypto or something. Like somebody here is really learning and tapping into some shit. And it's online stuff, okay? You're going to be great at it. Stop being scared and being worried what everybody else is going to do. Somebody here wants to start some type of clothing line or some type of like perfume cologne, selling something online. And you may already do this, but do it online, all right? This is your confirmation. Peace out, guys.